Cześć kochani moi, Meta Orion, okulary, naprawdę AR, AI, mieszana rzeczywistość, tak uważam, że będzie mieszana rzeczywistość, naprawdę zmienią cały świat, będą jak smartfon służyć, gogle Meta Orion, kochani, buźka, pa!
You're seeing like a scoreboard above the basket says who has the most points and then the leaderboard.
Well, one of the things that's really cool about this lens is that it's connected together. It's a really fun way to make playing basketball more fun, and soon there'll be a augmented reality coach as well, so you can improve your game on the court.
We're finally getting a glimpse of new high-tech hardware that's been in the works for years, which tech giants say could be the next generation of computing.
Give me a smoothie recipe with these ingredients, please.
Meta and Snap are the first major players to unveil augmented reality, or AR, prototypes.
This is Orion, our first fully functioning prototype, and if I do say so, the most advanced glasses the world has ever seen.
Today, we're introducing the 5th generation of spectacles.
Building high-tech features into glasses isn't a new idea. Snap and Meta have both been investing in tech-enabled smart glasses for years. But these new products make a technological leap with fully holographic overlays.
With Orion, we are getting closer to achieving the dream of Reality Labs. To create the next major computing platform that delivers a deep sense of presence like you were right there with another person. This is where we are going.
Meta has poured more than $63 billion over the last decade into its AR and VR division, Reality Labs, which has developed its VR headsets and metaverse experiences, along with launching Ray-Ban smart glasses that feature an AI assistant. The company says demand for the glasses has been huge. But while Snap and Meta have debuted AR prototypes, they are still years away from bringing down the costs to a point where these products could be sold to consumers. And they're even further away from being cheap enough to go mainstream. But Meta and Snap see huge opportunity.
This is a major leap forward for technology. It's a big step forward for our sort of goal to help define the next generation of computing.
We think we're at a bit of a watershed moment. People are getting fed up with their screens and the way that they make them feel, and developers are feeling frustrated about developing for the smartphone platform. So I think we're at a unique moment where both consumers and developers are really ready for something new.
AR and VR are inevitabilities. They will happen.
A precursor to AR, smart glasses have grown in popularity, led by Meta, which partnered with Ray-Ban to launch smart glasses first in 2021.
These things are doing pretty well right now in the market. You can talk to them, you can ask questions about what's happening in front of you, you can ask it to play music, you can make calls with it. They've been very popular. We've worked hard to get latency down, which is how long does it take for the assistant to respond. You want the voice interactions to be really, really close to the way you talk to somebody else.
Snap has been tackling similar challenges, first introducing these spectacles in 2016. Now, by the 4th generation, it added some basic AR capabilities, but its latest pair are far more immersive. Augmented reality glasses are a massive leap from smart glasses. They not only project images on their clear display, but they also enable users to control what they see with their eyes and hands.
What's so exciting about spectacles is that it brings us closer to our vision for people using computing together, grounded in the real world with their friends.
The dream of augmented and mixed reality is something tech giants have been pursuing for years. Apple has been focusing on its Vision Pro virtual reality headset, which includes cameras to orient users in their space. But we haven't yet heard from Apple if it plans to introduce glasses. And a number of efforts in this space have struggled. Google was first to market with Google Glass back in 2013. The product was expensive and drew criticism. Now, more than a decade later, this year, it teased a new pair of glasses. Microsoft has also worked on AR for well over a decade.
Meta Orion coś wspaniałego, naprawdę, to jest naprawdę rewolucja.
failing to gain traction,
Okulary.
Microsoft discontinued it on October 1st. And an early player in AR, Magic Leap, raised more than $2.3 billion from Google, Alibaba, JP Morgan, and others. Recently, it slashed its staff, pivoting from making headsets to partnering with the likes of Google to license its technology. And with that decade of tech giant struggles, the industry is still in the early stages.
AR has been around for like 50 years. And we can ignore most of that because in the last 10, 12 years is the commercialized era of it. We're in our adolescence. We see a lot of potential, but we haven't quite reached that potential yet.
This is so crazy.
Oh, nice shot.
Meta's vision is to make its AR glasses as easy to use and as useful as a smartphone.
It's the most advanced pair of glasses ever made. It's lightweight, it's got a really powerful computing in it. They project a holographic display so that you can summon a screen or you can look at your messages, you can watch video, you can have a video chat with somebody.
What has been your intention when working on these augmented reality glasses on this prototype? What are you driving for?
If you think about the history of computing in general, we started with computers in basements. They gradually made their way onto our desktops, and then they've made their way into our pockets and our purses with smartphones. We've been thinking for a while about what's the next thing after the phone. It's probably going to look like a lightweight, attractive, comfortable pair of glasses.
With these AR devices, just like with smart glasses, AI is center stage. How important is AI in building this hardware, and how important is AI in terms of the user interface?
It's essential. I mean, every single piece of what we just talked about requires AI. Computer vision, understanding the world in front of you, speech and natural interface, that's difficult and requires AI.
As Meta continues investing in Orion hardware, its developers are working on creating software and apps to run on it.
We are going to use Orion as a dev kit. We are going to use it mostly internally to build out the software that we need to, but we're also going to work with a handful of partners externally to make sure that we get a diversity of content, so that way, when we have the next version of this hardware, it is going to be ready to be our first consumer full holographic AR glasses.
Meanwhile,